Welcome or welcome back to your soul's expression. So, I had started this video and then I had to stop because my baby, he just wanted all my attention. But, let's see. Okay. So, the energy that was coming through for you. Oh, I didn't even say whose reading this was. This is Gemini's reading. So the energy that was coming through for Gemini is really, really interesting. It's interesting, and I do want to say that when I start to channel this energy again, I don't mean any disrespect to anyone's beliefs, anyone's religion, what y'all practice, or anything like that, all across the board. I don't mean any disrespect to anybody's anything when I say what I'm about to say. So don't be trying to come for me in the comments, okay? Because I'm just here delivering the message. But anyways, so as I was opening up to Gemini's reading, I heard ancestors. And okay, so I heard ancestors, then I heard ancient. So then I started thinking about, people working with deities. I'm not even going to say thinking about. So then I started, I have to be mindful of what I'm saying. Then I started to channel different deities, gods, orishas, and things like that. But specifically the ones where, people say, like, you have to be initiated into a certain practice to work with certain spirits, or you need a certain type of practitioner to tell you, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all get what I'm saying? So that's how the message was coming through. And, like, it's not saying that, what people believe, what people practice, whatever. It's not saying, like, it's wrong. The way that it was coming through was that there's another way. Because a lot of people get backlash for working with, like, certain spirits and stuff, or, certain deities or whatever. People get a lot of backlash if somebody feels like the person can't work with this certain spirit without some type of initiation or anything like that. But I'm hearing there is another way. And I'm also seeing, like, okay, so it's like rays of light. So there's like this one big thing. We're just going to call it source. So here's source. And then there's all these beams of light, but they're not coming from source. Like, the beams are like the direction of the beams are light is going this way. And so the way that that's coming through for me is like, when it says there's more than one way, I just feel like regardless of what you believe or practice or, whatever, at the end of the day, everyone desires ultimately the same thing. If that makes sense. I really hope I'm making sense. I don't know. I'm just leave it there. Like, I'm not gonna try to like pick it apart anymore, but something about ancestors, something about source, different pathways, or there's more than one way when it comes to working with deities or knowing what deities want to work with you. It's giving me like, okay. Okay, so the download that I just received, there are people who are here that's meant to channel many different energies on many different timelines, dimensions. So these people are here to deliver messages on many different like spectrums. So it's like they have permission to do or say what it is that they're being guided to do and say, respectfully. Like, I understand that, you know, most people, they grow up to believe, you know, certain type of beliefs and, you know, follow certain rules and things like that. But how I'm seeing it is there's, I don't want to say above, but, you know, you have those people and then you have the ones who are here for a different reason, okay? Who are here for a different reason that is meant to have all, like, it's given, what's those one type of graphs where you got one thing and then it branches off and then they just keep branching off? That's the imagery I'm getting. Yeah. So if you feel like that is the frequency that you are on, if you are one of those type of people who is meant to learn many different things because you have a different mission, I feel like this reading is going to be for you. Wow, that took a lot to get out, but it was coming through like so heavy. Like, even when I didn't remember where I left off with it, the minute that I opened myself back up to the energy, it's like, it's right there. It needed to come out. But okay, Gemini, let's see what wants to come out. What is Gemini? Sun, moon, rising, or Mercury? What do they need to know? What's the message here? Okay, so we have Karusar. I don't know. But autonomy. You see what I'm saying? Like, even in this picture, you have that one who is those who get it, get it. Like, if it's meant for you, you will understand what I'm talking about. But if you don't get what I'm saying right now, just go on and let this message get on out the way, because it's not meant for you. This is meant for somebody who understands what I'm saying. Okay, let's hear with autonomy. We have irritable, restoration. We got the key coming out. Okay, so you might resonate with Capricorn's reading. Hold on, y'all, just one sec. Okay, I finally got my baby sleep, so I apologize, y'all. I have to sink back into the energy. So, some of you are meant to study multiple different things. And the way it's coming through is, you know, not everybody knows everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has their own select group of whoever that they hang out with. So the way it's coming out to me is you have those certain group of people per certain groups of people. You know what I'm saying? Like friends and all that other stuff. Okay, I had to pause real quick. Okay, so stuff could be a little chaotic for you right now, Gemini. So if stuff has been a little chaotic, then this message might be for you. So anyways, like I was saying, you have these certain groups of people amongst another group of people, and it's because different people know different people, if you get what I'm saying. So the knowledge that's spread amongst them can go out and spread it, and then it just keeps spreading until whatever the ultimate goal is. And I'm feeling like the way that it's coming out is like that is how we elevate, like on a mass scale or whatever, because people are planting different seeds. Like a lot of different seeds are being planted, but it takes that one person who knows about many different things to spread it amongst the people that, you know, they're with. So this is who that reading is for. Now, if you're not that person, then this reading you probably won't understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, so I'm feeling like the way that this is coming out. Oh, and that's something else that I wanted to mention. So, um, the way I read, so I receive my downloads, but when it's time for me to read the cards, I read them going from right to left. And that's not like in every situation. Like, I don't know, it's like the way I do things is like my own unique way. I think I just seen a post about that. And I want to say, like, it said something along the lines of, it doesn't matter how it looks to everybody else, or something like that. Basically, be you. And that's what this is giving as well. Just be you, like how she's standing like real proud. That's what that's giving. But I feel like you have the keys. This is saying the keys to restore balance. You have the keys. You hold the key to help different individuals become one with themselves. You hold the keys to help different individuals become one with themselves, to reawaken their inner power. And that is why you are in this position that is able to learn, teach, speak about many different things. Ooh, okay. What else is here, Spirit? This is big. This is big energy. What's that? That's too many. What else is Gemini? I need to know. Things seem to be out of balance for some of you. Okay, I'm about to say, dang. So we have legacy coming out. Wait. So y'all remember how I said we have source, right? But the beams of light are going towards it. Y'all look at this. The only difference is the imagery is the beams of light coming out. But if you think about it, it's cyclical. Everything is cyclical. Because here we are receiving messages, receiving downloads, receiving our gifts from source, and then we're putting out what it is that we're receiving. We're spreading it amongst us in order to return that light. Am I making sense? Oh man, I've never felt energy like this. Like this is real. This is real big energy. What else does Gemini need to know? Okay, we got a change coming out. And let's get one more. And family. Yeah, this is literally what I was describing. Like these last three cards, everything I was describing, how you spread it, how you plant those seeds amongst the people around you. You are that one. Change. This is giving me that energy of how intertwined everything is. Yeah. Whew. Oh, I seen something about keep going. So Capricorn's reading may definitely resonate. Some parts of it. All right, Spirit. What does Gemini need to know? Here's this energy. I'm hearing like don't run from it. So it's like don't run from your gifts. The people, so this energy is going through an awakening. Y'all are going through an awakening, and Spirit is saying, don't run from it. Don't run from your gifts. Because you're being called to plant those seeds around you so that the seeds can keep spreading amongst everyone. Okay, we got the Ace of Pentacles and a Nine of Cups. So I'm feeling like there is a need to balance the masculine and feminine energies. Whether it's within yourself, or help people to spread the knowledge about masculine and feminine energy and how bringing them into balance can basically transform people's lives. Or this could be a need to balance the masculine and feminine energies within like relationships. And it doesn't have to be just romantic relationships. Just across all boards, balancing the masculine and feminine energies. Why is my nose bothering me? Excuse me. All right, what else does Gemini need to know? Seven of Swords. What else? Okay, so we got the Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. For others of you, you are in situations that really suppress your energy. It really suppresses your gifts. And you're being guided to walk away. I'm seeing like, for some of you, you're being initiated onto your path. And everything that you're experiencing, it just seems like so detrimental. It's like so heartbreaking. Like your heart just aches. And it's like you're about to run into the point where you start to try to numb it. But instead of numbing your feelings, you're being guided to just feel them. Learn how to regulate your emotions. Learn how to take lessons from the things that broke you. Y'all hear my candle crackling? It's confirmation. The spirits is talking, honey. Because the faster you learn how to do that, it will save you a whole, it'll save you a lot of time. And it will save you from unnecessary pain. I'm hearing not taking the harder route. Like, for this group of people that this is for, it's like, don't take the harder route when you don't have to. Like, you have the means necessary. It's a lot of energy trying to come through in this reading. What else is here? Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. You gotta learn how to, walk away from stuff. You gotta learn to know when to walk away from stuff, especially. Actually, nope, this is going a different direction. So, this is for those who know their worth. So there was a message for somebody in the beginning of that, but this just took a whole different turn. This message is for those of you who have already learned how to walk away from people when it's time. It's like you know when spirit is showing up, showing out, removing people, putting you on a different path, or not necessarily like saying putting you on a different path, is giving more like course correcting. You know when spirit is course correcting and you follow without questioning it. This is what's led you to this balanced energy. Because you know when it's time to move forward, and you also know when it's time to take a break. You know when it's time to pause. You know when it's time to go inward. There's very balanced energy now. Yeah, we got the star at the bottom. What else? What else does Gemini need to know? What do I need to know with this? Okay, so I'm being guided to pull from here again. So yeah, I feel like that first half of the message was for a specific group of people, and now it's taking me somewhere else. Now it's taking me a whole different direction. But I do feel like the two will relate in some way, like the energies will like interchange. Okay. What should I need to know, Spirit? Okay, we got the witch doctor coming out. Wisdom. But it came out in reversed. And it's crazy because I usually don't take these cards in reverse, but I feel like something is there. What's here with the witch doctor? Reverse. I love, oh, okay. Oh, that's crazy. I was just finna say, this feels like you're needing to immerse yourself into the experience. But we have I love you coming out with initiation. Oh, didn't I say earlier y'all were being initiated? Yeah. Woo-wee. Somebody is stepping into a very powerful role. Somebody is stepping into a very powerful role. I'm feeling like doing some mirror magic, envisioning yourself as such will play a significant role. I'm hearing a reality shift, and I'm seeing like two worlds just merge. Oh, yes. Very, very powerful energy, Gemini. Very powerful energy. Somebody is getting like, Here's your flowers, okay? Because someone is stepping into a major role. What else do we need to know with this energy for Gemini spirit? Yeah. Yep. So we got the Tower and the Two of Cups. Time after time, everything had to be uprooted, knocked down. The foundation had to be shook time after time until you came into this balanced energy, into this harmonization with self. And for those of you who are, if you know that you're getting ready to step into this role, I feel like what the lesson that you're here to learn at this point where you are in your initiation is understanding that things are forever changing. Things are forever changing. And sometimes, in order to get to where you need to be, you need to just start all over and map things out again. I'm seeing somebody who feels like no matter which path I take, it always leads me down the wrong road. That's the kind of energy I'm picking up now. What else is here? We got the Princess of Swords coming out. Yeah. Somebody's getting ready to step into a major role. And with these two right, it's with the I love you and the Princess of Swords. Like for some of you, you could have been operating too heavy in your masculine energy, and you know, it was real difficult for you to sink into your femininity. So what this is telling me is you had to bring that into balance with yourself, and you did. You did. This is what has triggered your initiation. So I feel like this reading is just confirmation for people, for those of you who are in a space where you're not really sure what's going on, like where you're being guided to go. Let's see, what is your guidance for now? What is your guidance right now at this time? Okay, this is interesting. How I keep being led to go back and forth between the decks. Balance, harmonization, the back and forth, the Y'all see how everything is just unfolding so beautifully? Okay, what is the guidance here for Gemini? Nature. Ochosi. Oh, did I say that at the beginning? When I was talking about the Orishas and things like that? I don't think I said it, but the topic that we were on, I was thinking to myself, I wouldn't be surprised if a deity or an Orisha or a higher power pop that in this reading. And here we have Ochosi, nature. So you could be needing to get out into nature, or you're being guided to start working with nature spirits. You could be somebody that's on a shamanic path, and this is your next phase in your initiation. You know what? So, I have my own personal relationship with Ochosi, and when I first ran across his energy, so you could be seeing birds of prey, but when I first started learning about his energy, it came out, dang, I can't remember the words, but he is a shaman. Ochosi is a shaman, and he's, oh man, I have this written down in my journal somewhere. This is crazy. But anyways, yeah, so this is this reading, this part of the reading, or you know, however it's coming out to you, is for someone who walks a shamanic path. So if this reading resonates with you so far, or a part of it, or you know, anything like that, this is your guidance for the next steps. Nature. It has something to do with nature. Connecting with nature spirits, plant medicine, I'm hearing learning how to divine with natural, with nature, divining with nature. So something about divining with nature. Rituals in nature. What else is out here for Gemini and guidance? We got solitude coming out. Yeah, yeah. This is definitely somebody walking a shamanic path, because nobody can go with you now. When you are someone who is chosen to walk specific paths where you have to be alone for quite some time, because of the type of work that you have to do and how deep you have to go within self. And y'all know, like, how usually, like, witch doctors or witches, or you know, shamans. I'm not gonna say all shamans, because it's really giving me like movie based, but Like, just think about it. Any type of show you've seen, dang. Okay, I'm being guided to not even talk about that because those that get it. Those that get it. We're not gonna waste too much time on it, okay? All right, let's get one more guidance here for Gemini. And then we have Mommy Wata coming out. So, you could be being guided to either work with Ochosi or Mommy Wata. Or maybe you've ran across their names, you've heard about them before. Actually, let me show you the imagery of them. Mommy Wata and Ochosi. Just in case you've like the picture resonates, the colors or anything like that. But yeah, definitely do your research, and because it's giving me like dang, I don't have my other phone over here. Let me just look in a book. Okay, so the way that it's coming out, the type of path Ochosi walked is a similar path that you're walking. Same here. So it's like whatever they are respected for, whatever they are known for, is like you're being initiated into something that falls under them. There we go. There we go. It came out. Like I was sitting up here, I'm like, dang, how is this trying to come out of my mouth? But you're being initiated into something that falls under them. There we go. So yeah, let's see. Any final messages here, Spirit, as guidance moving forward? Okay, let's get one more shuffle. I'm like, I know something is trying to come out. We have ego death. Yeah. You're being initiated. You're being initiated. You had to go through this ego death. You had to unlearn and learn and go through so much pain. Honor your path. Take a breath. Honor your path, because you've come a long way and you've been through so much. But now you're getting ready to move into a space of peace, a space of just where you can breathe, where you can relax. My shoulders feel light. Come on now. Don't get in your own way. Don't be afraid of this. When the time comes for you to choose between whether you're going to go down the path that you've been going down, or you're going to try something different. Try that something different. Try that something different and see where it takes you. Choose you. Then we got compassion. It's going to be needed. It's needed. You have to give yourself compassion. Like I said, honor your journey for how far you've come. But yeah, and my candle is over. Guys, speaking. Spirits is talking, okay? This candle in a snap, crackling, and a popping. But yeah, okay. For some of you, you could be being guided. You could be being guided to work with Oya. And we just gonna leave it right there. So yeah, don't be afraid to take that different path, because it's gonna take you somewhere to where you're gonna be fulfilled in all areas of life. You're gonna be like so at peace. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Until next time, Gemini, I hope this message gave you some peace and clarity on what it is that you need to do for where you are in your life. This message is only for confirmation. For some reason, I feel like I need to say that. And I feel like I need to say that just because the message was so complex that it's not going to be for a substantial amount of people right now. Like, I feel like it will resonate for you when it resonates for you, because this message is not for everybody. And it's so crazy because I'm not being guided to like do collective reads right now. Like first, it was broken down into elements. Now my readings are being broken down into individual zodiac signs. So the fact that, you know, the target audience is getting smaller, that message was like real specific for a certain amount of people. So yeah, okay, I'm out of here, Gemini. Yeah, until next time.